I have questioned who I am. I have wondered if there was a plan. I have worn the weight of things that tried to steal my worth from me. I have looked at all my scars and asked if healing was too far. But the breath inside these lungs still says, you do not create in vain. What I called broken, you still called known. What I thought ruined, you still called home. God doesn't make mistakes, not one soul, not one heartbreak, not one tear, not one ache, nothing formed by hands of grace. God doesn't make mistakes, even when the whole world shakes. What I thought was far too late was still held in hands of grace. I have carried shame too long, like it had the right to name me wrong. But shame was never yours for me, and fear was never destiny. You were there in every fall, still speaking life beneath it all. And every place I thought was lost was still beneath your loving eyes. What I called worthless, you still called dear. What I thought ended, you were still here. God doesn't make mistakes, not one soul, not one heartbreak, not one tear, not one ache, nothing formed by hands of grace. God doesn't make mistakes, even when the whole world shakes. What I thought was far too late was still held in hands of Now when he made the mountains, now when he made the sea, now when he placed a calling deep inside of me, I am fearfully and wonderfully made, held by mercy, shaped by grace, not a flaw, not a mistake. He knew my name before my first day. Every wound is seen and witnessed, every cry was always heard, every life the world dismissed still carries heaven's word. I am not a random shadow, I am not a wasted breath. I was made with holy purpose, and I have not missed it yet. God doesn't make mistakes, not one life, not one heartbreak, not one scar, not one ache, nothing formed by hands of grace. God doesn't make mistakes, even when the whole world shakes. What I thought was far too late was still held in hands of grace. God doesn't make mistakes. No, he never made